On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, have you caught a fish yet? Fish merch? I guess a little bit late than never is a good thing. Phat Mojo is bringing us fish with mystery plushes similar to blocks fruits, and then micro figures which you submerge in water and create the biggest mess you will ever create. There is a lot to collect for a wide release of fish items, and I even got to play a little bit over at our gaming channel. So if you want to figure out what is everything involved with the fish release, follow in. I will share everything I can and maybe a few codes.
Squirrel Stampede.
Please subscribe,
Share.
and subscribe.
Fish, 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 fishy fish. Where do we start? The plush seems to be taking up the wall the most, so let's take a look at that first. So, fish! You're probably thinking, fish, isn't that like a last year type of thing? It's a little older now. But you have to remember, if you are talking about a full-scale release of toys, it takes about a year for them to get on shelf. I personally never heard of fish before until I saw the boxes on store shelf and was immediately intrigued. If you would like to see my reaction to gameplay just starting out on fish, check over at Squirrel Stampede Gaming. I've got how I've learned to fish, and it's so awkwardly cringy to watch me learn how to fish. Although I could say that I've leveled up quite a bit in the last week. My nephew even got me to Atlantis, and I'm working on a really high-level fishing pole. I'm looking forward to fishing some more. It's kind of like one of those games you can pop in for like 15 minutes and call it good. So the plush box collection features 9 characters from fish, from goldfish to sea turtle. There's a lot of puffer fish to puff on out. This first one I've actually snuck a peek already. It's a clownfish. So if you're big on into the way Phat Mojo did blocks fruits, it's kind of similar plush in the palm of your hand type scale, a little beanie in there, and well stitched and sewn, plushed and filled, and decorated well into your favorite fishy friends. There is even a cool little fish patch here on the fish to really give it that fish look. There's also a code with these. I think I ate this one already. I'll share a code though today. Be ready for code. So let's test out a few more crazy plush before we get into the even more so crazy micro figures with the most dangerous glue I've ever seen. Ooh, this is a fresh box. I have no idea what could be inside this one. Yes, pretty much exactly mirroring what Phat Mojo did with blocks fruits with these plush boxes. It's fun. It's got a good quick price point. You get a code inside. It's usually rather satisfying. They even have the same blocks fruits blue bag in the back. This must be a common salmon. I've certainly got a few of these early on in my most painful fishing method of unclicking and uncontrolling my impossible mouth situation. It's kind of a boring gray salmon. Look at that. It's just like hardly any color on this one. This is probably the most unexciting fish of the collection. Love the brand on them though. That'll help you in the years to follow when you're like, where is this guy from? The fish tag helps too. Okay, let's share a code. Why not? This is a one-time use code, so if you're an avid Squirrel Stampede watcher and you come in here the very first day, you have the best chance. So for your firsters out there, this is a nice little opportunity to score by watching Squirrel Stampede early. Not sure what you're getting, this is just a common code. And so for the lucky one who is first today, the code is KK4QSHBT7G7U. Head on over to fish.com to figure that out. Let us know in the comments what you got too. Share away. It's probably like a salmon. Honestly, not a bad pull. Let's try for another one. Up here in this top corner, it's like Hollywood Squares. Check out this cool displayer box they got going. I guess it's meant to hang on a peg. It's got little holders up on top. I picked up, as usually, if you can find that complete shelf box untouched, it has a very good chance of having all fish included. Or so we hope. You never know. Let's see if we can find something interesting. Can you believe I almost pulled out the Squirrel Stampede Aquatic Center fish tank for this review? I was like, can I open these underwater? But plush would get kinda soaked. The micro figures maybe, but it's a big setup, so at the moment I didn't. And our next fish would be none other than a puffer fish. Could be a little more puffy. Oh, how about that? Does that work? Does that work for your puffiness? Pretty good, pretty good. Not very spiny though. Borrowing a little bit maybe from Minecraft with like a cubish look of a puffer fish. Yellow, bright yellow with little axolotl spots maybe. And a little tag here for, oh, this guy is actually a legendary? A legendary. Those are 1 in 9. I'm gonna have to hold on to this, guys. I kind of want to get a few fish myself since I'm such a noob at this game. This would be a great fish to find. And I just maybe realized you can use this as a shelf displayer for your fish maybe. Look at that. Okay, next, should we try to give one of these micro figures a try? These should come with a grave Squirrel Stampede warning. I should tell you, the process creates one of the most stickiest of substances I have ever seen. We're gonna take this thing, we're gonna submerge it in water, which reveals the fish inside this cool little underwater container, but it leaves the most stickiest of substance. It's really hard to wash off, even with warm soapy water, so trying to figure out the game plan to these without being a complete mess. Luckily, just find some paper or some towels, or I even found this. I kicked up a corner of carpet and I found some strange document called the Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, something like that, a second copy. So it must just be a receipt for the carpet company. I'll just put it right there. These have been pretty fun. I've already found a nice little miniature clownfish. Look at this guy. I swear, I can't figure out which way is up and which way is down. Is that? Wait. I think this is up. I also found this strange walking guy. I gotta find a guide. I don't know who's who and what. I do not believe I've ever found this in game. I have found something like this in game though. It was blue and it was shiny and electric. It was pretty neat. So there's some pretty cool micro figures inside here. I'm just trying to decide how long to wait to leave it in water. I usually probably go too short, and that's why I get so much glue. It needs to dissolve, but it doesn't like to dissolve. These are some of the coolest containers though. Got like a little Atlantean fish pole symbol there or something from Fish. And inside there is, maybe we can cheat a little bit. You're supposed to do this inside. Inside we've got a possible fish. This baggie will melt away inside the water. So let's give it our first dunk. It happens really quickly, so you have to have all eyes ready to go. Here it goes. Submerging. Water will fill those little fish holes on the side. Sometimes a little bit of shake helps it out, the process. So far the bubbles are not exiting. This is much slower than the last couple I've done. Well, this is odd. This is certainly different than the first two that I've done. Now that I've told you it's super fast, this one's going super slow. Maybe because I'm not using warm enough water. I thought I had used warm water on this. Let's give it a quick wait and I'll get some hotter water. Okay, while getting water, it revealed itself, sort of. Let's see, let's give it a little more heat. Definitely want to use a little warmer water to speed this process up. I can see the code on one side, and I see something on the other side. And I got a little bit of water on the Magna Carta, but I think it's okay. As long as the glue doesn't hit my table, I'm happy. So let's remove. Oh, there's still some water there. Kind of shake out. Oh, that's a lot of water. This looks cool. I think I see something I recognize. And I've even been caught in game. My best fish that I've caught in game so far is actually this. It's a seahorse. It's a little blue seahorse. Can you see the horse? And you can see the glue is all over it from that little baggie. It's going to be impossible to remove. But there is our cute little micro Seaforce figure. Seaforce? Did I just call it a Seaforce? And we get a common code, and it's covered in glue. Let's clean this up and I can share this code. Oh, well, this receipt got totally soaked. Something about giving the king less power to carpet clean. I can't remember what it said. And so the code included the second code I can share with you today. Hey, please try to just take one code. Don't be a hog. And this one is E2SSV9WVC8T6. If you're the first to find it, share what you got in the comments. Alright, little seahorse, hopefully that glue around your neck will kind of melt off. We'll put you to aside for now and we'll do another plush. Because those are so messy, I'm really kind of thinking of doing a full fish tank episode. What do you think? Should we get a tank out and try to do more of those micro figures? Let's do some plush. Find a couple more plush. These are so much easier to work with. but not as fun as the reveal of water. It's like 50-50, what do you want to do? Looking at the guide on the box, I don't really have a favorite of this series to pull. There's nothing I'm really like, I have to pull that. I suppose if you play a lot and you catch a particular fish you like, then maybe that's the case. And so this one we pull, kind of reddish, kind of pinkish. Oh, it's a crab! It's a crab, or a frog. Well, it's a crab, it's got claws. I've yet to try crabbing in this game. I noticed that there were little crab cages next to the merchant, and I have not tried that yet. I wonder if it's fun. It's not bad, it's a cute little crabby, very soft, very orangish, pinkish, whatever that color is. It's kind of in between pink and orange. And we got a common coat on there, which I think I'll hold off for now. So there is our cute little crab with, of course, branding of fish. We have to open at least 6 of these up top. Then maybe I can save some more of these for shorts and TikToks and things that I can share codes with for you guys. That's always fun. And this package seemed darker color for some reason. I don't think it means anything. Okay, very vibranty fishy. Is this the red snapper? What is this? This is indeed just a goldfish, which I've caught a couple in gameplay already, and a goldfish. I've caught that. Is it legendary? I'm trying to remember the different scales of a fish. It's a cute little goldfish though, which I'm still like, is it this way? No, yeah, the yellow belly on this one. That's cute. That's a really cute one. Soft beanie on the bottom. So there we go with that one. One more plush, and then we'll check out the mega plush, and then maybe what's in these boxes. It's quite the huge release for Fish, and it's funny, is it still popular? I think it's cool. I'm looking forward to continue my gameplay occasionally, and I'm also looking forward to doing a little build a garden on the gaming channel. I've heard that one is very zen. Grow a garden, excuse me. Alright, our 6th fish is revealed to be, is this something you've caught a lot? Is this something you've caught a lot? Is this something, it's red again? I think it's, what is that? The parrotfish? It is, it's the reef parrotfish. Okay, I think if there was one out of the 9 that I'd like the most, I think it would be this one. I think it's really cute and funny. It's got that classic parrot beak on a fish. Got the fish patch there. It's a good looking fish. And so that leaves my continued hunt for either the handfish, the sea turtle, and a shrimp as also available. Let's now take a look at one of these cool, interesting tackle boxes. These were kind of spendy, so I'm curious what you got. You got a micro figure 4-pack inside, so maybe we'll see a multiples of micro figures in here. Yeah, this was running $15, which seemed really high considering the plush boxes were like, oh, no more than 10, and then these single packs were like 5, so I felt like this was high, but actually maybe that's a good deal. If you get 4 fish inside, that's like an extra fish. And you get this really cool tackle box case, which you could almost, you know, I think you probably could use as a tackle box case. Like a small tackle box case you could take with you. I mean, it would totally hold like a bobber and some line and something. I mean, it's super mini. Like if you have like a small backpack and you can't take much with you, you could actually use this as a tackle box. And so I'm so curious though. I'm so curious what could be in here. A little bit shaky. Pop the hatch. And we've got more bags. Oh no. More soaky bags. I suppose they're thinking fill this with water. I think that's what they're thinking. The reveal will be a little trickier to see, but there are indeed 4 fish inside this tackle box. 4 fish. These bags are so weird. And what is this? Oh, stickers! Cool! I love putting stickers on my sketchbook. Way to go! So I want this to be a fun reveal, and I don't think we'll be able to see very well in here, so I will go grab a small aquatic center. Alright, let's try this setup. I think it will be better. It's almost close to the full-on Squirrel Stampede Aquatic Center. It's our smaller aquatic center, and we will be able to get a good look at these fish dropping in. Alright, there's our first little fish baggie. Let's drop in. And float, 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 float. Sinking, sinking. Is it thinking about dissolving? Oh, it just totally sunk. That was weird. It's slowly dissolving, slowly dissolving. Landry will try to speed up the process, give it a kick. Just don't get that glue on you. And it is a red seahorse this time. We have pulled the alternate seahorse. We'll let it soak in there for a while so that we can get the other ones through. And so we drop our next fish in. It's such an odd thing, these bags are. Kind of in some way reminiscent to like the little fish catch bags, fish catch nets of fish tanks. Oh, this fish is interesting. Landry, you want to help us out? I think it's a shrimp. I think we've caught a shrimp. It's getting really messy in there. So our next one, what will we find? This one feels interesting in bag. Bloop. It's weird, it just all of a sudden sucks in. The bag sucks itself in and then reveals something. And what do we got, Landry? Help us out. A squid! I almost caught my first squid, but it got away. So I'm still working on it. I'm still working on my squid. Ah, careful, careful. And our fourth and final fish, which comes with a code. I feel the code inside the package. It is sink, sink, sink. Oh, I think we've seen this one before. This is that strange walking fish. I don't have a name yet on it. I don't have a guide. None of these have given me a guide. There's our scratch off. So we gotta kind of find a guide for these. And so that is fishing for fish. We got a squid in there, a seahorse, I thought a skeleton at first, but it's probably some sort of shrimp, and then this guy who is actually right here. Well, let's clean him up and take a look at him closer. Okay, so here is our micro figure collection all cleaned up. We pulled this second little guy with the feet, and that's our second. The squid is pretty fun. He just stands up on his base of tentacles. There's our cute little brine. And we have two of the seahorses. I believe everything has like a two-color thing. And then our clownfish who doesn't like to stand. And this one might be the best one. I'm not sure what really is best in the series, but it feels like it's the best. And why not? Let's open one more. Let's open one more. I just want to see what I can find with this final cartridge. I don't think I'll submerge this one. But I'm certainly curious about trying to find a full shelf box and collecting more of these, because they're quite a bit of fun. And I'm not going to submerge, I'm just going to cut this little package because it gets so gluey. And I'll share this code too with you. So this one here, kind of purple. Oh, very nice. What is that? Obviously, I do not know my fish identification yet. I may have caught this though. It looks really familiar, maybe like a common or something, but that is a fun looking fish. Wait a second. I found the guide. It was cleverly hidden within this tackle box sleeve. Okay, let's take a closer look at this collection. I see 24 fish characters to collect. Ah, there's that one, the Coral Chromis, which I have not caught, and you can get that in two different forms with negative. There's also the goldfish with a negative blue one, and there is the golden seahorse, which I've actually found in game, not in the gameplay I have on the channel, but a little bit afterwards. I had found one. Funny, so why did I find a blue seahorse when it's red on the guide? Interesting. Hermit crabs, starfishes, and prawns. We got a prawn. Squids, and it looks like I had found the Atlantean squid, which I just had ventured into the other day. There it is. I have found a coral emperor in game, and that's blue, and it's funny because this one is pink. So I'm not sure what's going on with the colors. A frilled shark and a hexed frilled shark. Ah, here's this guy we found twice, the mutated shark and the Midas mutated shark. Ooh, next manta rays would be fun. And finally the ancient depth serpent, which I believe my nephew has found a wide, mighty one of that. And here's what you're actually supposed to do with this. Fill this with water with the characters inside and shake a whole bunch, and then they'll spill out and reveal. I'd like to watch the reveal though, so find something that you could see them in. Just be very mindful of the gluey, very sticky, bluey mess these little bags make. And so our final code today to share, we've got, and remember, if you pulled a code, save one for someone else. 29823SSJWYDR, if my eyes aren't failing me. Let us know in the comments what you found. So that there should finish us up for now, but finally the big guy. Who's in the big guy box? The Phat Mojo big boxes, always so much fun. These are a little too high in price to really buy too many of them, but they've got a good selection. I think any one of these would be really fun. If you can see these guys, we've got a Megalodon, an Orca, an Ancient Megalodon, Scurvy Sailfish, I've got a few of those, an Ancient Depth Serpent, and a Shiny Nessie is involved with these. So 5 and 6 with these with a legendary and 1 and 6 with an exotic. Both of those are pretty good, aren't they? Legendary and an exotic, right? No commons. And really the best way to buy these, and maybe I should have bought 2, is to, when you see them on store shelf, get them all at once because they're probably coming from the same store box, but don't go to store to store to store. You're just gonna end up with repeats. But just one is fine, really. The big reveal, the big reveal. There's so much hanging in the balance of this fish. Any one of them I would really like to play with. Helicopter squirrel cam going here. And I had a lot of bad luck with these in Blox Fruits because I went from store to store and picked these up. I always got, I think I want to say 3 eagles or 3 falcons with it. And, oh, this could be Nessie. It has a long neck. We'll see, we'll see. Where do we get in with this thing? Oh, even better, a serpent. Oh, this is sick. It's the Ancient Depth Serpent. Wow, what a find. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. It's like maybe triple or quadruple the size of your regular plush box fish. So it is quite the treat. It is quite the find. Excellent stitching down its spines and scales on the side. Just fantastic. Flippery going with this one. Oh, it is so cute. It's got like these eyes, look back at you. He's like, why didn't you let me play with the dishes, washing the dishes tonight? I sure would like to hang out in the dishwasher. Not sure if that would be smart. Would probably ruin. And the DLC code is inside here. We do not know. Oh, I've seen this with a giant dragon. They've actually stitched the code in there. And now I'm like, I don't want to rip this out. This will like ruin everything of it. So I'm gonna hold off and wait on that. But the code is in here. I believe he's an exotic. I'm guessing Shiny Nessie is probably the legendary. What do you think? Anybody got an idea on that? We totally won on that poll though. What an awesome, awesome plush from Fisch. And that is the very fishy release. I had a pretty fun time with these. I may just go back to those micro figures with a large tank experience if I get to them. Upcoming, we have more Mr. Beast Swarms, the 3rd season, and I think I even found a very sharp looking Sonic. If you liked today's video, please give us a squirrel eye, but squam at your favorite, most interesting fish we found today. Thank you so much for watching. Here's some videos that YouTube recommends. That's what I have to say about that.